So these are the people who have some connections with the farm and also the illuminated elephants, right?
My name is Bernice Davidson, and I moved to the farm in 1973 as a professor at Yale University. And when I found the farm, I felt like I was part of a telepathic community. I was introduced to telepathy. And I left my career, and I married my husband, and I had this beautiful child. And this is Sadie Olive. She was born on the farm, and she birthed Nayeli Ruse. And she was born naturally on a community called Wayway Coyote.
Yeah, so it's like really 3 generations of communities here, because I was born naturally on the farm, and then she was born naturally on the Wayway Coyote, the eco-village in Mexico, so it continues. So I was born on the farm, and then my husband is the son of Alberto Ruse, Alberto Ruse is a luminary of the rainbow movement and a very famous writer in the rainbow movement. So we are kind of a merging of 2 communities. Yes. So Alberto Ruse Sr. was he's the most famous archaeologist in Mexico. He was the president of the Museum of Archaeology, and he discovered the jade mask in Palenque that the whole Mayan calendar is based on. So yes, he did.
So one of my jobs was to go to the birthings. I wasn't allowed to paint at the birthing, but I was there to observe so that I could get a realistic painting. I put myself in the painting, and this is Ina May, our main midwife, and it was just a joy to be there and watch these people give birth.
Thank you. What do you think of the show so far?
It's lovely.
What do you like about it?
It's lovely. Just, learning about all these things you only sort of hear in passing, or just briefly in works of art. It's nice to see them brought to the forefront. Nice to see them, given the focus. Yeah.
It's a blessing that there's a documentary about the Source family, but it's beautiful that you could see it in a gallery and really kind of dive into all the relics and things that are more personal than just a media of watching. You can see really people's care and how the involvement really. So.
Have you ever lived communally?
No.
No.
Do you have any interest in that?
Sure.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, it's not something that I've really thought about, to be quite honest, yeah.
It was a big thing in the 70s. We were all trying to figure it out and live in community and stuff like that. So
it's hard to give it thought, I feel like. With the internet and everything, it's hard. It's almost it's hard to give it the same value that it could have had because
everybody's on their phone all the time.
Yes,
which is isolating, if anything.
Being on your phone is isolating.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Even though you're supposed to connect you with everyone.
Yeah, I love it. I've known about these communities, but not much of the details of the history. I haven't seen a lot of archival footage or read all that much, so it's been a really interesting show. It makes me want to learn more.
How's it going? What do you think of the show?
So fabulous,
What
really.
do you like about it?
Oh, all the colors, all of the beautiful imagery, all of the symbolism. It's really just been a great exhibit.
Just free thinking.
It encompasses so much. It's hard to pick a few keywords. It's just you'd have to search by the title, I think. Yeah.
Just other ways of thinking.
Yeah.
Other ways of thinking. You mean other than this current society we have? Is that what you're saying? You want something different from this current society?
Oh, maybe. I guess so. Yeah. I guess this is a good time for this
revolution
exhibit.
here and there.
What's your name?
I'm Ellen.
Well, tell us about
This is Ellen Whalen Smith, who is a fantastic writer. She's a descendant of the Oneida community, and she wrote a new book on Oneida that she'll tell you about, and she contributed text to the show, so I'm greatly honored to have her here and for you to get to speak with her.
My great-great-great-great-grandparents founded the Oneida community, which was a free love, utopian, Christian communist community. And so I wrote a book about it and sort of researched it. It's called the Oneida. It's called Oneida, from Free Love Utopia to the Well Set Table. So,
in the silverware.
In the silverware,
That's
yes.
what
yeah.
I was told. Jodi told me the silverware of the Oneida
community.
fancy silverware.
That's right. I mean, I think the book was interesting to me because the religious community broke up in 1880, but then they had started manufacturing silverware to finance themselves, and so they just flipped over and became a silverware manufacturing company, and so they became actually very sort of conservative, and they were then embarrassed about their sort of radical sexual and religious past, and they tried to kind of hide it and just sort of pass themselves off as ordinary, enterprising business people. The show is really beautifully done. I sort of focus myself on 19th and 20th century, early 20th century history. And so I've never seen like the Oneida community and all the sort of radical experiments from that period connected to, the 1970s and all these movements. So for me, it was really eye-opening to see that trajectory.
And tell me your name again.
It's Ellen.
Whole name.
Ellen Wayland Smith.
Thank you, Ellen. Nice to meet you. Yeah.